Here's part 2 of Play It Pretty. One, two, three, four. Again, before you start, make sure you remember the form of the piece, the repetition of the 6 measures. When you go back from the DS, you do not repeat those 6 measures. Now let's look at part 2 with all these chords. They're really diatonic chords that are within the key of C. C, D minor, E minor, D minor, C. Make sure you play the right finger in your moving positions. You could play it this way, or you could play it this way. Moving, staying in second position and playing your first finger on the E minor. Your right hand should be rest stroke, not strumming, but so we're hearing that top note strong. In your third measure, you have a physically hard part to play with the B flat on the third beat, and then flattening your first finger to get the C and the A flat. So you might want to practice C major, C, B flat, and then make sure in that last measure of where you're supposed to repeat, make sure that chord rings out for 2 beats. In the first measure of the third line, you have again this type of thing, arpeggios. Make sure you can first play them, and then you can, and the count is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and. The first 2 measures of the fourth line, that second measure, after you get that C chord, think of that jump where you have to go with your fourth finger A, third finger C sharp, first finger E, and then 2 open strings. You might need to practice that switch before, and then we go to Make sure the chords ring out. Make sure you use rest strokes at the end of those chords where you could emphasize the top note. Keep the tempo, keep the notes ringing that are supposed to be ringing throughout. It's not, it's, you're going to roll your finger in the second measure of the third line. So we're going to use our second finger G, C third, 1, 1, open, 2, 3, 1, 1, open, 2, 3, 1, 1, open. Or you could just put your whole first finger right down at the beginning. The main thing is that you have to lift it up when you play the G. So now it's your time to practice part 2.